Have you ever taken apart a lens and see how many parts are in it or see what it looks like inside? Yeah, me neither, but we're gonna do that today. Make sure you keep an ear out for today's photo history trivia. It'll be somewhere in the middle with the answer at the end, but for now, welcome to Z Wade Photo, the chill vibes, down-to-earth photography channel. So I think first, I will use this incredibly tiny little screwdriver. I'm pretty sure this is for fixing glasses, and it's almost too big. Gotta give it some pressure to pop it open. We're taking off the mount, I think. I think this is the mount. I can't believe I've been shooting photography so long and I really don't know how lenses are put together. I've never opened one up before, mainly because I've always just been too scared. Because I've never really had lenses that I don't care about, but ever since cheap ass glass finished up, you know, I'm able to do it because I'm not going to use these. Most of them suck. Wow. Well, that's pretty cool. That is for the aperture thing. Cool. Now inside here, this is pretty interesting. So after you take that off, the aperture ring just kind of comes off by itself. I actually don't have a screwdriver small enough to get the rabbit ears off, but you know. Okay, so looking in here, there's nothing I can immediately take off. So we got a little dial here. Uh-oh. Holy f***, that's a tornado warning, not a tornado watch. Like, I'm supposed to take shelter now. I'll be back in a little bit. Holy f***, I can see the funnel.
We're just gonna sit for a minute. Hey, can I have you grab those chairs? Or just grab anything for us to sit on. Sweetheart, listen. I've lived with this my whole life. Look. What's that? Bro, sit down.
I was in the middle of making a YouTube video whenever the alarm went off. Well, that was absolutely bonkers. I just spent the last hour and a half or so in a tornado shelter with my entire family and my nephew, and we literally had to hunker down in the corner at one point. So let's get back to tearing this lens apart. I don't even remember where I was, so we're just gonna roll with it. Right, we took off the back and we were taking a look at the inside here. I don't know if I mentioned that this is the Rokinin. Let's take off the front element and see what happens. I think I'm just simply destroying it. This isn't unscrewing. There's the front element. Oh, that's pretty cool. What else we got? For being an old lens, it's surprising that it's still got all of its like grease in it. I don't think I just stripped that one. Those do not want to come out. Oh, cool. So there's the aperture mechanism. You probably won't be able to see in there. Well, that kind of sucks. Okay, so it turns out for the time being, I don't have a screwdriver small enough to get any further. So we have, you know, the aperture ring, the mount, and the front element, and a rubber gasket, 3 screws, and this left. And, you know, frankly, after being down in the basement for, I don't know, an hour and a half, I don't really have the energy to go any further. So I'll just do this another time. For now, I'm Z Wade, the Z Wade, and Z Wade Photo. And I hope you'll like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you at zwadephoto.com.